There was only one thing that Bomb Man wanted more than anything else in his life. To finally show Pinnacle Man that he was smarter, he was a better person, and he was a better ruler of the city. But Bomb Man had a lot of problems. While his superpower was incredibly effective, he could turn anything explosive, even with his mind. He didn't even need to touch it. Bomb Man was dumb. Like, really, really dumb. Bomb Man had an IQ well below the average, and he lumbered from jail to fighting the Pinnacle to jail again faster than almost any other supervillain. But still, just once, Bomb Man wanted to show the Pinnacle that he was truly an amazing villain. And Bomb Man finally found out exactly what he would do when he found the girl. He had just escaped from prison. "I'm free," Bomb Man said, running around and exploding a giant cop car, trapping the prison guards inside the front door of the prison. Bomb Man put his hands down and exploded the pavement, sending him flying into the sky. His skin was hyper-resistant to explosions, but it covered his face and costume in perpetual black tar. He didn't care. "Let's go," he said, with the little girl unconscious over his shoulder, bombing through the city. Bomb Man landed with the girl over his shoulder. She stirred a little, emitting a strange energy. "Not now, princess," Bomb Man said, looking for the biggest building, one that he could blow up. He found a giant skyscraper. It was the middle of the night. There would only be 1 or 2 people inside. Bomb Man lumbered through each hallway until he found a janitor. "Excuse me?" The janitor, paralyzed in fear. "I'm gonna make this building go boom, so you better leave." The janitor was terrified. Everybody knew that Bomb Man was incredibly powerful and incredibly stupid. He started sprinting for the exit, calling it in on his walkie-talkie. The girl over Bomb Man's shoulder started waking up. "What? Are we still in jail?" "Not anymore, princess, but be quiet." Bomb Man walked through the rest of the building until finally he got to the rooftop view. He knew he would find Pinnacle Man there, waiting for him. "Hi, Lucius," Pinnacle Man said, flying with his white cape in the wind. Pinnacle Man smiled. "It's good to see you, buddy." Bomb Man got filled with rage. "It's not good to see me." He shifted the girl over his shoulder. "I'm a villain, and I'm gonna show you, Pinnacle Man." Pinnacle Man put his hands up. He was super strong, super durable, and had telekinesis that could contain Bomb Man's explosions. If Pinnacle Man was here, he surely would have kept him safe. "Why don't you just give the girl to me and we can talk about why you want to be a supervillain? I'm terrified, okay?" Pinnacle Man put on a performance of being afraid for Bomb Man. That made him feel good enough to put down the girl and talk to Pinnacle Man face to face. "Okay, so you fight other villains and you forget about me." "I don't forget about you," Pinnacle Man said, putting his hand on Bomb Man's shoulder. "I'm so scared of you that I don't even want to visit, because every time I visit you, I'm just reminded of how great of a villain you are." Well, that made Bomb Man feel good. He sat down on the skyscraper and looked Pinnacle Man in the eyes. "I'm a good supervillain," Bomb Man said. "Right?" Pinnacle Man nodded. "The best. I'm so scared. Why don't I take you back to the jail and we see how much—" "No," Bomb Man said. He threw an explosion at Pinnacle Man, who blocked it easily with his unbreakable skin. Bomb Man turned to grab the girl. It was time to put his plan into effect, but when he looked for her, he didn't see her. She was floating next to Pinnacle Man. His telekinesis made her float. "It's okay, Bomb Man." "No!" Bomb Man said. He raised an explosion and broke Pinnacle Man's hold over the girl. She dropped down onto the rooftop, looking out over the city. She was fully awake now, and her eyes glowed with blue energy. "She came from the supervillain prison." Pinnacle Man's face went from one of amusement to deep horror. "Supervillain prison?" Pinnacle Man said. "What power does she have?" Bomb Man smirked. "You don't know this one. I planned it all the way." "What's her power? I don't remember." "She amplifies powers," Bomb Man said, his eyes glowing with energy. "And I'm gonna make this city go boom!" In a second, the entire city, with millions of residents, exploded. The explosion was so big, so powerful that Bomb Man was temporarily blinded. He knew he was falling, but his explosion-proof skin made him safe. He heard the girl land next to him and Pinnacle Man screaming, "No! No!" But Bomb Man kept laughing. "I told you I was a powerful villain." His sight came back and he saw that the entire city, all around him, everywhere, was completely destroyed in his explosion. And it wasn't the girl that landed next to him. It was a steaming skeleton. Exploded fragments. Bomb Man grabbed the skeleton. "Hey, where'd the girl go?" He slapped the skeleton's face. "Hey, this isn't funny. Wake up!" Pinnacle Man punched Bomb Man in the face as hard as he possibly could. Bomb Man's skin was proof against explosions, but not hits. His entire face broke and he fell to the ground. Pinnacle Man stood over him with his white costume covered in blood. "Do you know what you just did?" Pinnacle Man screamed at Bomb Man. There were the only two people in the entire city block. Everybody was exploded. "You killed millions of people," Pinnacle Man said. Bomb Man looked around the city and he was confused. Where were the buildings? The trees? The sidewalks? Where were the fire hydrants? Why were there so many bones? So much black ash? Why was the sky black? What happened to the blue sky? Was it because of the explosion? The girl, he said that he was going to break her out of jail and they would be friends, but where was she? Bomb Man was all alone, and Pinnacle Man, the only one that he ever talked to. Pinnacle Man hated him. "I tried to help you. I tried to be your friend, but I never thought you could do something like this." Pinnacle Man raised his fist. "I should kill you where you stand." Bomb Man put his hands up. "No, please don't do it." And Pinnacle Man was about to punch, but he sighed, putting his fist down. "I can't believe it." He fell to his knees. "I failed these people. I failed them." And Bomb Man got up and put his hand to Pinnacle Man's shoulder. "It's okay," Bomb Man said. "I fail all the time, and I just..." Pinnacle Man grabbed Bomb Man by the neck and started choking him with everything that he had. "Don't you get it, you idiot?" Bomb Man's eyes widened. He hated when people called him an idiot, but Pinnacle Man was full of rage. "I swore to protect these people, and now they're dead because I was nice to you and I didn't..." He let Bomb Man go. Bomb Man gasped for air in the rubble. He looked around. He couldn't understand where the cities had gone, where the girl had gone, but he knew that Pinnacle Man was sad, and he knew that it was his fault. Pinnacle Man grabbed Bomb Man by the shoulders and started lifting him back to the jail. They flew over the destroyed city, and Bomb Man looked up to see that Pinnacle Man was crying. "It's my fault. It's all my fault," Pinnacle Man said, crying. And even though Bomb Man was dumb, even though he had finally executed his plan to use the power-amplifying girl to destroy the city, he felt guilt. Deep, deep guilt. "Did I kill those people?" Bomb Man said, and Pinnacle Man could barely speak through the tears. "Yes, Bomb Man," Pinnacle Man said. "You killed them." And Bomb Man couldn't even speak when the tears started to flow, because he knew that he never should have been a supervillain at all.